We train to have mastery of our own mind.
What's up, guys? 40 days of strength. We're deep into this. Some of you are super duper consistent and have adapted totally to 100 and 100. And it's no longer the appropriate stimulus for you to have an adaptive response. So it's time to jack it up through the roof for you. So with me today is Amy and my good friend Peter. And we've all been on this and we're feeling pretty darn strong. So we're gonna do 4 exercises, 3 for the lower body, and the 4th one is gonna combine the push-up and the squat, which puts it all together. And we're aiming to bring the intensity up and vary the motions a little bit so we stimulate small, little muscles that stabilize the thigh bone in the socket. So we're gonna begin with a jump squat. Some of you are doing squats at a wall, some of you are doing modified squats. We're just gonna bring it up now by getting into the air, and this is a plyometric exercise. So as you drop the body weight and you decelerate, it's much more stimulating to the fast twitch fibers of the body, and it's explosive, so it's fantastic for sports. So very simple. Watch this. Make sure you flex the hip, though. When you land, you want to bend the hip. Bend the hip. You get off the ground. You can see here, both of these guys, Amy and Peter, are bending the hip and bending the knee second. It's not knee and then hip. It's hip, then knee. Okay, do one more rep, guys. Good. Slow that down. So you want to mix that in. Maybe you'll try just 1 set or 2 sets, but don't overdo it. Some of you that are like ready to go and your body's giving you the green light, maybe you try 100 of those. Who knows? Next, we're going to try the switch lunge. Peter's going to dial it back by just lunging in place, and Amy's going to do jump switches, and her hands are used to balance the body as it's moving through air. So let's try these lunges. Each one counts as a repetition. 2, 3, and look, Peter's lunging in space. His torso's long. He's not leaning forward. Amy's arms are really creating that momentum to get off of the ground. So this is a variation. You guys can take rest now. Those lunges are fantastic, okay? And the next exercise we're gonna do is the curtsy lunge, and you can watch how Amy's gonna bend the hip and then the knee. She's gonna go to the side. The arms are for balance. Peter, let's try that out, okay? And boom, switch. Boom, switch. Okay? Again, hip bends, knee bends, extension, other side. The torso's long. You're not leaning too far forward with the torso and aggravating the back. And you guys can take a breather. We're cruising here, so it's a lot of work. And now we're going to put it all together for a burpee. Peter is going to cruise through this, and Amy's going to do a modified version of the burpee. And so look at how we combine an explosive motion with the push-up and the squat. You might need longer rest in between your sets for this because you're asking your body to use many muscles at once, which are all getting acidic, so the body has to allow the blood to clear the acids so you don't get stiff and contract and strain a muscle. So maybe take a longer rest interval in between sets if you're not used to this level of intensity. Okay, guys, this is the burpee. Reach up, go ahead, and let's fold, land, boom, jump up. You can see Peter here in the Chatwari push-up, going in the air, very beautiful. I can do about 15 of these, and then my heart is jumping out of my chest, and I need to take a break. Amy's using the knees here to bring back the ballistic motion so that she's safe and she's less explosive, but it's still dynamic and working a lot of muscles at once, which is very, very demanding on the cardiovascular system and the muscular endurance system. Okay, let's stop right there. That looks good. There you go. You've got 3 variations for the lower body, and you can combine your repetitions with the burpee. Guys, awesome job, okay? So bring the intensity up. There are infinite variations. These are just some that we find can be accessible and useful to you. So let's keep going. Let's keep rocking 40 days of strength. We are gonna get there as a community together. Remember to use the hashtags, Jai Sugra Method and 40 days of strength. Support one another. Here, you need to push each other here and get to the next level. And remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot more amazing, amazing stuff coming to you.